Hey everybody, Anthony here. If you're a first time viewer to my channel, my name's Anthony and I talk about what it's like to have Hirschsprung's disease and what it's like, how I deal with it throughout the day with my life. But this week, I think I want to talk about something different. I think I want to talk about what it's like to have a learning disability because, well, technically I did get it because I had Hirschsprung's because when I was in the hospital so much when I was little. I developed a learning disability. So, because of that, I just want to say that how I think outside the box a lot. It my learning disability is called delayed development. So basically, let's just say if it takes 2 days to learn in class that 2 plus 2 equals 4. So for me, it might take me 2, 3, or even 4 days, a little bit longer to learn how to do it. Or say something else on learning how to understand it and all that stuff. So therefore, because of my learning disability, I dealt with going to speech therapy. I dealt with OT and PT and all that stuff. So, but because of that, I throughout my life, I just learned how to deal deal with it. Like, I went to special classes, I went to the resource room, I did all that stuff. And let's just say, like back when I went to school, yes, in class, my next next classmate would be basically drooling all over himself. That's what it's like when I went to school. But now, if you have a learning disability, you're not going to deal with stuff like that. But But I just want to say that, because of my learning disability and how I go out throughout the day in my life, I think outside the box a lot. I'm a visual learner. I like to see colors. I like to see any kind of pictures. I can take a so-called sad picture or a dark picture and I can see the beauty in it because, well, it's art. I can see just because just because it's not a picture doesn't mean it can't be art or sexy or very beautiful. It could like a car could be like one of those like a 1939 Merc can be one of those, or a building or a house or anything like that. So just but also too, I think that's one of the reasons why I work so hard because I just feel like I'm still that sick kid in the hospital and I just need to prove myself that I'm no longer sick and I can do the job and just give me a chance and just so I can prove myself that I'm I can do it. There's been times when I just can't figure it out at all. And of course, it does make me frustrated because I just can't understand it. I can't figure it out. But I just take my time and I try my best and I just try to go with the flow because, well, at the end of the day, that's all you can really do. You just try your best and everything else. And it is a little frustrating sometimes, because sometimes I feel like I will never be smart enough like my brothers, or I will not be able to figure out like understand a TV show that all my brothers are watching or something, and or like I remember when we were playing D&D when I was little with my brothers, and they were always able to do like the math in their head, and I couldn't, you know. And so I had a hard time with that. But there's things that I strive on build. I like to build things. I like to work with my hands. I like to do a lot of different stuff like that. So I just try your best, I guess. And I mean, the world. That's what makes the world go around. And we're all different. but but also too, even though when we all are different, and that's what makes the world go round. When you have a disability, you do want to try to be normal like everybody else. And but at 39, turning 40 in February, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Well, I hope so. So I guess I will catch you on the flip side later.